Does the federal government have the constitutional authority to restrict immigration? Here's the backstory you're not being told. People seem to believe that Congress, or the President, or both, have the constitutional authority to regulate immigration and to decide who to let in and who to exclude. But, did you know that the authority to regulate immigration is not found in the Constitution? I'm not kidding, and it was never a mistake. The founders wrote it that way on purpose. Some may point to Article 1, Section 8, where Congress is given the authority to establish a uniform rule of naturalization, but naturalization is not the same thing as immigration. Immigration refers to the inherent right to the freedom of movement. Naturalization has nothing to do with where someone can live. It only regulates how someone can become a citizen. Now, many Americans are afraid that America will be flooded with immigrants who will hijack the political process and force upon America repressive laws dictated by backwards cultures. And the founders actually recognized that this was somewhat a real possibility, so they built in a simple solution. Rather than giving Congress the authority to prevent immigrants from entering the country at all, the founders granted Congress the authority to decide the process that a person had to go through in order to become a citizen and vote. 5 years in the country, 10 years, speak English fluently, serve in the military, whatever Congress finds appropriate at the time, they can constitutionally do. The founders essentially created a system where people, if they wanted to vote, had to first assimilate to at least any certain degree, before they could begin to affect the laws and the governing of the country. So for you so-called constitutional conservatives, you won't find support for closed borders arguments in the Constitution itself. It doesn't exist, and that's the backstory. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all your support. Make sure you subscribe so you can keep up with all of my videos, and also follow me on Facebook. All This with Aldis is the name of our page, and on Twitter at Aldis Talks. Thanks. Catch you later.